you can hear me. Let's turn the mic up because I speak softly. So normally I would not talk about this stuff. Because one, even though it includes me, it includes my family, and kind of been raised not to talk about the bad stuff that's happening in your family, right? But I thought this was important, and this is to no one else except for Elf Cosmetics. When you're out in the public and you're out selling a product, you may not want to stand for something, but you kind of will regardless. It's one of those, you don't stand for something, you stand for nothing, right? So recently, Elf Cosmetics got into a controversy with one of their commercials. And usually their commercials, they have comedians, they have actors, they have influencers, celebrities. They do like a lot of jokey stuff, really funny stuff, right? So I understand why you're like, oh, this person's popular. And this person I will not name. I don't watch this person's performances or anything like that. Even though I'm not an active participant, I'm aware of things this person has said, right? Things about DV. And, I don't have statistics, but I'm sure a lot of people who purchase your products have been affected by DV, whether themselves or through someone they know. That is the case for me. When I was 5, and this is like one of my very first memories, my father beat my mother severely to the point where I did not recognize her anymore. Her face was black and blue. Her face was swollen. This was at the most recent time where if the police saw something, they legally had to take the perpetrator to jail, which they did. I saw my dad get taken to jail by the cops for beating my mother. I'm smiling because it's a painful memory. It is legit one of my very first memories is that. And it is unfortunate that a makeup company, whose primary target audience is women, did this and does not seem at all, doesn't seem like they actually give a shit that this happened, right? That they hired someone who makes jokes about TV, right? Because, beating someone up over minor things, totally funny, right? I'm laughing because I'm trying not to go back into that full memory, right? My point being, if they really had any remorse, that's the word, remorse. Because keep in mind, this is a company. This idea, the hiring process, everything, this went through multiple people, It's not just one person go, yeah, we're going to do that. All it took is a Google search, All it took was legal, which they have because they've gone through several lawsuits. All it took was legal or someone in like the PR to be like, hey, this is not a good idea. And they went with it anyway, right? Let's get rid of all my Elf Cosmetics, because because I am an elf girl. I am an elf fangirl, and I buy products that even, you know, every birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas, I legit am a supporter, or I was, and now I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, because quite frankly, there are several competitors. It's not even like I could do this, or I could do this one. Stuff that's discontinued, stuff that's, I have it all, and it's all going to be donated to women's shelters and homeless shelters, because people who want to dress up or alter their face or anything, they can use these products. I will no longer be purchasing. There are other companies I can purchase from. There are cheaper companies I can purchase from. If there was any sort of actual remorse, you know, I would have Elf put their money where their mouth is, because quite frankly, one of those where it's a flooded market. What else do I have? I have a lot. It's a bit ridiculous how much I have of Elf. More Elf. Elf, you know, Paradise series. Elf. Like, I've bought my nieces things. I even got this. Everyone hated this. I got it. Elf. This is new in the box. That's going to donation. Elf. All these palettes. New in package. All these. New and packaged. I have more. Of course I have more. Again, I'm an Elf girly. Elf. Elf new. Elf old. I was trying to find a dupe for this, but who cares? Elf. You know, people can call this performative, but we live in a capitalist society where money is power, whether we like it or not, right? So we have the power. They can think all they want, they do, but if we don't give them the money, they don't have any options. You know, we're the ones with the options. We can choose where we buy. I didn't even go through that huge bag. Oh my god. Huge bag. Elf. New. Brushes. New. Elf. New. This is going to be great for someone. Elf. Elf. And I'm sure I'll find more because I have bags of this. It's so disappointing. In this time where information is in our pocket, at our fingertips, you can do better. And it was a choice not to. It was a choice. It wasn't a misstep. A misstep is you're walking and you trip, right? This was intentional. And I'm going to be intentional and put my money where my mouth is. And I will no longer be purchasing from e.l.f. Cosmetics. If e.l.f. really wants to make this right, if they actually cared, they would put their money where their mouth is and donate to causes that help women and men and children of DV. But we'll see. I won't be talking about this anymore, but it was on my mind because I have choices. Don't forget, you have choices. They can make you think you don't, but you do. There's always choices.